Okay, so you know what I'm saying, we back at, you know what I'm saying, 33rd pressure, no cap. But it's three. It's a 6-9. You feel me? Divide that by the two, it's part three. Yeah. So alright, go ahead. So yeah, like so I was saying Suicide Squad. So you need your light and your darkness to make up the shadow within you. Okay, so this is what you gotta know. Like I said, external is not your outside. That is literally just a expression of what's already going inside of. I mean, that's an expression, the illumination of light, right? A ray of light, basically. If you use an analogy like to imagery, right? So just imagine like it's a ray of light that's shining from your mind, right? Your mirror from your mirror, um, back to you of your expression. So your external is just your expression of self, your self-expression. They're not even gonna tell you who's gonna create your external because they don't want you to know that your external is the reflection that your mind shows you, that you use to create what they try to manipulate you into thinking is your reality. You know what I'm saying? But you like, how's I got a reality and you got a different reality than me? That's how it works. Your internal though is what's inside your mind, which is your spirit, your soul, and what's and technically, well, yeah, your avatar too. So your avatar is basically, well, let's be more exact, what you call just your body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And your avatar is basically what surrounds it. You know what I'm saying? So what's external from your mind is your avatar, and that's your only form of expression. You just use that to simulate, to show you basically, what your mind is is reflecting back to you. So realignment, reflection, remembrance, these are all words they use to try to separate your concept, meaning your awareness, meaning your mental reflection, your mind's reflection of you. Yeah, so don't let them play with you like that. That's called tricknology. They want to call it a fancy word like etymology. This is the root of the word. How can you have a definition of root, a root meaning, and then a meaning, and then you have a translation of like what the fuck, bro? Twin, you did not put that in the dictionary. They use the dictionary to doctrinate, which a doctrine is there to poison the mind. They use that to manipulate. But this is where you get the word indoctrination from, because they use your own soul, no, excuse me, your own mind, well, yeah, your own soul to trick your mind into believing that you don't know who you are. So they created a dictionary. Why you ain't just told me what you said? Why you ain't just told me what it really meant? Well, that's because all things they call words are open to interpretation. Means it depends on your intention. So whatever intention you have, right, when you speaking, that's literally what it is. Ain't no such thing as a meaning, because you can't, because we don't all have the same intention behind when we say things. So ain't no way there can be a definite intention, because nothing outside of you exists, just as everything inside of you does not exist. Right? It's just the only thing there is internal. Internal is an external. Internal, external, and external is just a reflection of internal. So it just looks like there's something outside of you. Boom. And it ain't real though. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like, it's not like ooh, it's not a physical thing though. Not that it ain't real though, because it has to be real, because the mind is reality in itself. Yeah. So go ahead and beat to the drum of that. And then you got your ori. Your ori is your soul expressing itself. The physical manifestation of that, of your ori, your soul and your mind, basically, would be your horns, your ether. Ether refers to energy, which is air, which is the A in the acronym law. Ether, air. Okay, aether. So it's not spelled A-I-R, it's A-E-R. But they took out, because A-E-I-O-U vowels are interchangeable because they're not real letters and stuff like that. That's what they lie and tell you. These are just sounds. They just change it from A E to I. So if you ever like activate those your genetics, which is where your memories reside, which is the literal expression of your soul. When you begin to become more enlightened, your genetics, your genetical codes, and your what they could want to call your helix begins to activate. That's where your memories actually reside. So that's why it's called remembering. It's not called learning. That's why it's called an enlightenment. It's not called being taught something. You're not taught shit. You just reminded. See what I'm saying? But all these words are the same. All words mean the same thing because all words lead back to a description of your true self. Your soul is just a way of expressing who you truly are. That's why I said there's no such thing as a meaning, because we're not all the same. What the fuck? Why the fuck would we be here if we could just express ourselves? And one nigga come over here, he show you his express. He expresses himself. You are viewing that through your mind's eye, and then you like, oh, that's me too. Yeah, I'm just like that. No, you're not built in the same image. You built as a mirror of each other. You seeing what's in his mind. You're not seeing his soul until you see yours. Yeah. So the physical manifestation of your avatar is your skin. So right, your epidermis, your dermis, that's your skin barrier. So then the physical manifestation of your spirit, which I said was your emotions, right? At a higher vibration than truth, light, not called authenticity. The highest frequency and vibration is what's light, and then above on their light spectrum. We can see past that though, because you have to have a soul to go into the darkness, which is why they don't have a record of that, because they don't want you to remember. But once you get there, you gonna know what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so and your awareness is your mind. Okay, recall that. So keep going. What it is you can't literally be attached or have anything in this realm of illusion, because it's an illusion. You can't grasp onto it. You can't hold on to it. Yeah, right? So that's law. Not even right. That's exactly. So then this is the way it is. Your spirit is within you. Your ancestors are also within you. So you like, which part of me is my ancestors? When you meditate, you're going to get the answer. It's your spirits. Wait, spirits? What you mean? Meaning that depending on how you feel, how you view yourself, like your level of awareness, you begin to express yourself a certain way. Right? That expression is called an energy in motion, aka emotion. It's a two compound word, right? It's not an action and a verb. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. No. Energy in motion. Energy in motion is called a spirit because spirits move and they are energetic beings, meaning they're electromagnetic beings moving all around you, which is why people who have who are artists, who are artists, all touch stuff, them folks, not them folks, folks with that, they can hear electricity and they can see electricity. Some of y'all can also see electricity because we all have God within us, so we can see what we're made of in this illusion, because it manifests through our retinas, which illuminate because of our mind's eyes. It has multiple eyes, and those multiple eyes operate due to the spiritual energy. That spiritual energy is your emotions. Boom. Yeah. So those emotions are different forms of expressions of it requires a spirit. So what spirit is within you that you are not attached to? Your ancestors. So your ancestors reside within you, and that shows up in the physical realm as, I would say, your blood, which is the fluids within you, like your blood, your blood, that's your blood, okay. Plasmic energy, which is why they want you to donate plasma, because you donate in spiritual energy. Brr. Okay, cool. And then you got, and then you got the breath, which is the A within the acronym law, which you breathe in, and that spiritual energy all around you. That's just ancestors all around you, and it might not be yours, but you were able to interact with them, within all realms and dimensions. Okay, part 4. This is a series, cuz light it up, gangsta.